Warning: the following video contains spoilers from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Animated series. If you have not seen any of the installments of the series in question, please turn away now. For everyone else, enjoy!
It's time to do.
What is up, YouTube? This is Cybergun, your chef with the cat, back again for another video. Now, love is in the air, as you all know. Valentine's Day is this weekend, or at least when this is going up, the past weekend. But regardless, I'm feeling the spirit of the holidays, and I think I need to share that feeling with all of you. And what better way is there than talking about couples in the anime? There's been quite a few, none of which ever really came to fruition, but there has still been a fair number of anime couples. That's actually a fairly common thing for the people who watch it to enjoy these relationships, otherwise known as ships. And naturally, I have a few myself. But this is a couples holiday, so naturally, I'm not going to be doing this video by myself. I'm going to be sharing this video with my lady love, who has so graciously agreed to do this with me. Come on out, babe.
I don't wanna.
But I introduced you.
I told you I didn't want to do this, Jordan.
1 second. Come on, don't be unreasonable now.
I told you I didn't want to do it.
But please, I already introduced you.
I didn't want to be part of your damn video.
What if I take you out to that really nice restaurant you like?
And welcome to the top 5 and Yu-Gi-Oh couples.
Number 5. So, starting off, we have from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, Zane and Alexis, who admittedly wasn't the main couple. Actually, I think they paired Alexis with multiple people. But initially, she was commonly seen with Zane. And honestly, I more just liked them for the friendship that they had in place of anything else. Short, sweet, to the point, wasn't really too much to them. They just shared a genuine friendship, and I kind of like seeing them together. Definitely more than I enjoyed seeing her with, Jaden or Chaz, who were simply annoying. But that's a rant for another day. Anyway, would you like to take number 4?
Fine. Number 4, we have Tristan and Serenity. I'm not the biggest fan of this couple just because I just don't really like the ship. But there were a few moments that I thought were really cute. One of them, it wasn't like one specific moment, but just the way that Tristan would take care of Serenity while Joey was away was really cute. And there was another scene while they were all battling Noah in the virtual world where Tristan jumped off a building of some sorts to save Serenity from a giant rampaging dinosaur. And of course, it didn't really capture Serenity's emotions because Duke kind of grabbed her out of the way, not really doing much, and Serenity was with him. So Tristan's efforts fail. But overall, kind of cute. Not my best, not my favorite.
It's okay. Only number 4. Anyway, moving on to number 3. So, next up for number 3, we have the various dimensional counterparts from Arc 5.
What?
What?
What are you talking about? Multiples.
Oh, that's
this
right.
Is like couples.
Oh, that's right. You haven't seen Arc 5. Well, to elaborate for anyone who may not have seen it, at the current point of the show that we're at, there's actually various dimensional counterparts, since a major plot point of the show is that there are 4 different dimensions. There's Standard, Fusion, Synchro, and Xyz, based on the various summoning methods, and Standard is basically our world where you can do anything you want. And for some reason, within certain characters, there are counterparts for each dimension, specifically the 2 main characters, Yuya and Yuzu. And admittedly, I'm not a big fan of the Fusion one, since Fusion Yuya is evil for the time being, and we haven't seen much of him. But the other 3 are interesting to watch, and honestly, their interactions with each other are interesting. To be honest, I kind of like the way that Yugo from the Synchro dimension and Yuzu from the Standard dimension interact with each other when they're there. It's kind of interesting in and of itself, so yeah, I guess I'm kind of cheating on this one by having multiple couples, and technically it's just the interactions between them, but they still have genuine interest for each other, and unlike previous ships that have attempted, Cough Cough, Yuki, and Taya, by the way, not on this list, yeah, no. But either way, their interactions are genuine. They actually do try and do stuff, so Yeah, for that, I'm gonna have number 3 be there. Now we move on to the next slot. You want to take this one?
Yep. Alright, and now we wrap up with our final couple, Yusei and Akiza.
Wait, what?
Now, these guys are my absolute favorite Yu-Gi-Oh couple and one of my top favorite couples in anime in general. Aside from them just being totally adorable together, I love how their interaction in the series is. When Yusei when he first sees Akiza, he's not running off and like screaming their heads off like everyone else. He genuinely sees, oh, another signer. I need to go see this person. And he's had no fear of Akiza at all throughout the series, which is amazing. Another thing I really love about them is also just how Akiza responds to Yusei. And at first it's pure hatred, but after their duel in, what is it,
It's in the hospital, I believe.
No, that's not their first duel.
Oh, no, not their first duel. Their first duel actually takes place during the big tournament when...
Yeah, the tournament. And again, Yusei does not fear Akiza. He only wants to help her. And one of the quotes in the dubbed, at least, he calls her beautiful. I know that doesn't absolutely make them a couple, but I thought it was a nice gesture. And again, in the hospital, they duel, and he helps Akiza rebuild her relationship with her parents, who abandoned her and were afraid of her when her powers first existed. Well, emerged anyway.
Didn't they drop the ball in the end, though, with them? I distinctly remember that going poorly.
Shut up. Anyway, and of course we all remember their date scene. I don't care what anyone says, it was a date. And the twins pretty much confirmed it was a date when Yusei, when he was teaching Akiza how to ride a dual runner, he took her roller skating and there was romantic music in the background. He was teaching her how to skate, and she also did like the cheesy thing of falling into his arms and being like, oh, I don't know how to skate. And it was just so cute.
Still didn't kiss at the end. Just saying.
I will hit you. You know I'm not afraid to.
Sorry, I'll be good.
Good. And of course, as this one interrupted, there was the final scene at the end of this series where Akiza has her goodbye with Yusei alone in the dark, lit by moonlight. Her almost saying "I love you" to him, but then she pulls back saying, "I'm glad I met you," and him saying, what did he say? Like,
same.
And he also said, like, don't stop smiling, Akiza. There's no one in the world with a better smile like you. And he takes her hands and they gaze into each other's eyes, and you see the reflections of each other in their eyes, and they get close, but then Yu-Gi-Oh! Cock blocks you and ruins the entire thing, and they just go off. Akiza's just like, I gotta go, and Yusei is like, get out of here, kid, and it was a total cock block from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, and I hate it because of it. But, nevertheless, they're the best couple, and I think the most legit couple Yu-Gi-Oh! Has ever submitted, and that is why they are the top.
Wait, what?
Yeah, top. Number one.
They're number 2.
Excuse me?
This was the number 2 spot.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, we did.
You're saying Akiza's the best, Jordan.
For you, not. This is my video, though. I have a different couple.
What couple? Excuse me?
Yeah?
Why is Jack and Carly the best?
Well, unlike Yusei and Akiza, they actually develop each other.
Excuse me?
They develop each other as characters better than Yusei and Akiza did.
What are you talking about? Akiza developed wonderfully.
Yes, and what about Yusei? Name one thing that changed about Yusei from the beginning of the series to the end that didn't have to do with him getting the tattoo or the cards in his deck.
He had that one episode where he lost a cow, and
and was immediately better and back to himself in the prior episode, Yusei doesn't change. I will admit that what they do with Akiza is nice, however, that does not supplement the fact that Jack and Carly actually develop both of each other. And I can prove it.
What?
Well, when we see them initially, they're actually very resentful of each other. Jack being a stuck-up, snooty character, and Carly just being an idiot reporter. And that's basically what their characters are. Honestly, when they first meet each other, it's really not even all that intensive. However, after they have a duel together in the hospital, they end up kind of getting to know each other a bit better, and even afterwards have a nice little day together, and Carly ultimately ends up denying the interview that she was really trying to get, and Jack kind of offers it to her, but again, she declines, because they developed a mutual respect for each other. What?
That doesn't mean they get together, Jordan.
Misty, help me!
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they actually kill off Carly. But not forever. She does manage to come back as a Dark Signer. As many of you are aware, the Signers are the main characters of the 5D series, and then for the first series, the Dark Signers are the antagonist. And after her death, Carly becomes one. And Jack is the one that has to face off against her. Oh, trust me, there's plenty of twists and turns in this duel, let me tell you. Even one particular scene where Jack actually activates a trap card that gives Carly the option of either dealing 3,000 life points to Jack, thus securing the duel, or restoring her life points by 1,000. And the choice is hers. Logically, you would think, yeah, she's gonna pick the one that wins. But she manages to fight through the Dark Signer possession and actually restore her own life points, because of her feelings for Jack. And bear in mind, that said a lot of Jack's character to actually be able to give that choice to someone else. Someone who's always obsessed with crushing their opponent.
Oh, okay,
Oh, you think that's bad? Get ready. Got a whole world of feels coming your way. Brace yourself.
I don't wanna.
I told you, Jack, you have another destiny in store for you. And as much as I appreciate you willing to sacrifice everything for me, it's important that you fulfill it. After all, you're going to be king, Jack!
Carly!
Yep. But wait, there's more. No, it's okay. I'm done with those feels. Moving on to after this duel's obvious end, and when we're at the final duel of the Dark Signer arc, when they're facing off against Rex Goodwin. Oh, yeah, spoilers. But during that, there's actually a scene where he boasts about his newfound determination to believe in others. And there's one reason why he has done it. Get ready, here we go!
I think I just realized something. I don't want to be like you. Being the best, it's nice, but not when you experience it alone. What really matters is having people to share your triumphs with. Wow, Jack. All the people I've met and become friends with getting to this point have taught me that. Especially one very special individual. Now, Goodwin, I'll pay that individual back, as well as the rest of my friends, by giving up my loner ways for good.
Told you.
Whatever, that's your opinion, which is wrong. Yusei and Akiza is still great.
Well, that's fine. This was my video. That's my opinion. That's your opinion. So, it's open to interpretation.
Your opinion is wrong.
Anyway, why don't you guys let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Who are your favorite anime couples? Did we get some good ones? And which of us is actually right on the number one?
I am.
Anyway. You can also let me know your opinions on my Facebook channel. Of course, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for further content. Till next time, peace.
I'm going to dinner.
What?
We're going to dinner.
Oh, shit! I'm off already!